Good morning, everybody. We're back for another day and another video from the garage. Now that I'm filled up with steak and eggs, we're ready to get some work done. I had already started an art piece here. I got the frame constructed, ready to go. Check it out. Looking pretty good. Here's the back side of the frame. Nice and solid. Grooved out so it's easy to hang on the wall. It's still January in Wisconsin, so the Modine will be going on and off throughout this video. I got my first couple pieces laid in, and unfortunately that's when my brand new pin nailer decided to break on me. So this project was pushed to the side for a few days until I got myself a new nailer. In between that, I made myself some trim molding for the house. I haven't tried the new ear nailer, so hopefully it works. I gotta get that all hooked up yet this morning, which is this Porter Cable 23 gauge pin nailer. It's the same exact one I had before that broke, and it broke pretty quickly, so I'm not too stoked on getting the same one, but I had my reasons. And I think after we're all hooked up, ready to go, I'm gonna put the camera on. I'm just gonna start laying the pieces as they come to me. I don't necessarily have a plan in mind yet, but that's kind of how I work. I just kind of wing it as I go along. I'll be using strip wood I have left over. Got some stuff over here. More stuff over here. More stuff over there. I got some stuff stashed in a box in here. Parts and pieces. A few random leftovers in here. I also made these strips out of a 2x4, and I will be incorporating these as a main focal point on this piece. Next step, I'm just gonna set the camera up, get to work, do some fast filming on this. Stick around, guys. Hey guys, had to take a little break. Me and Eddie are out here soaking up some vitamin D. Looks like we live in a dead grass desert. But you know what? January 29th, the wind is low, the sun is shining, feels damn nice out here. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be frickin' 54 degrees. So hopefully it's not a windy 54, because that would feel great. I'm toying with the idea of maybe camping in this one night over the weekend. Just here in the yard, but just to kind of go through it, make sure everything's looking good in there. We'll probably take it out on the road sometime in March maybe. And we will be using it a lot this summer here at home in Wisconsin. What do you think, Eddie? Does the sun feel good? As far as I can tell, I don't really want to jinx it, but I don't see any significant snow in the upcoming forecast, at least anytime soon. But of course, now that I said that, we'll probably get dumped on sooner than later. Yeah, I was thinking of just pulling the van up right there, park it so the door is facing this way, kind of set up camp for a night. Cook some steaks on the fire, throw the heater inside the van, because one of the nights this weekend, I think it's supposed to get down to like 28, which is pretty warm for this time of year. I got my van mostly set up for above freezing, so 28 is a few degrees below, but I think we could keep up with it. It might be a little chilly in there, but I chose not to insulate my van for various reasons. But there is some insulation in there, I guess. But my plan with the van was to never camp out in extreme conditions, generally below freezing and not too far into the 90s in the summertime. If I stay in between those numbers, we're generally pretty comfortable in that thing. Here's the progress so far, guys. It's a little monotonous, but it's getting there. I'm probably going to change up the pattern now a little bit. Again, just kind of wing it. Whatever I think might look good. So I'll throw this camera back up on the tripod for some more time-lapse video of this progress here. Let's get back to work. Hey guys, it is another morning. You can see we got a pretty good start going on this thing. And we're back in here and we're gonna finish this thing off. But first, let's say good morning to Rocket. What's up, buddy? Sometimes we gotta manipulate the dry time, guys. And there it is, guys. We got the whole inlay done. Next step, I'm just gonna kind of go through this thing, maybe see if I can hide some of those pin nails. The one downfall of the light backer board is I gotta go through and remove all these nails sticking out from the back. I usually just take a pliers, grab onto them and pull them right back out. So in the end, there won't be many nails left in this piece. But here's the deal, it's 11:30 and I haven't ate anything yet today. So we're gonna go inside, grab a bite to eat, and it's supposed to be 54 degrees outside. So I don't know if I can let that slide without getting outside and enjoying some of that. When it's 54 degrees on January 30th, you kind of got to take advantage of it. Maybe it will finally melt this little snow that's been sticking around. And we may or may not be firing this thing up tonight. Again, take advantage of the warm weather. Maybe grill up some steaks or something. I guess the dog's not interested. All right, guys, what came first? The chicken or the egg? Today's brunch, we got leftover chicken and some eggs. And if you do this at home, guys, don't let your wife see. Oh, and by the way, guys, the background music is provided by Downfaced. You guys know what Downfaced is, right? I decided against the eggs last second. We're just going with chicken and cheese. And yes, Eddie will get a couple bites as we're eating here. Check back with you guys in a bit. I thought I'd come down, check out my walking spot in town here, as it's usually so windy and miserable down here in the wintertime. Can't get out here too often, but even today, I think it's still a bit too windy. But check out the ice heaves all along the shore, all the way down. Looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll take a quick jaunt down the gravel portion of this trail. It's usually not quite as windy back here. Ended up doing a few laps down there. It was so beautiful outside. Now it's even much nicer. So I'm gonna do a little work on this. And I'm gonna go back outside and enjoy a little bit of that. I'm gonna go ahead, use a little bit of this wood filler, touch up some of the nail holes, see how it works out. Well, I am very pleased with how that turned out. The holes are very well hidden. And once we put some coats of poly on here, they will be almost non-existent, unless you're really, really looking for them. So my next step, guys, is to pull all these nails out. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit longer. Well, at least that's my excuse to go back outside in warm weather. And then after that, we're gonna start putting poly on it. For whatever reason, Eddie really hates delivery trucks. Actually chilling out in a lawn chair outside, soaking up the sunshine in this beautiful warm weather. Feels amazing. I am gonna run uptown, run into the grocery store, see if I can find a couple steaks. It will be a good evening to fire up the fire pit. I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, I should set that up and camp in it tonight. But that probably won't happen. No wonder this snow never melts. It's that one round spot of shade. The sun never hits it here. I knew it, guys. I was working the table saw yesterday. Had the rubber top off. And I knew I would forget to put it back on. And that's exactly what I did. And unfortunately, my meat haul did not pan out. Instead, I got ground beef sirloin. I believe that is 91% 9 fat. That's too lean for me. We got 80-20. So I thought I'd just mix the two, because I was kind of looking for 85-15. Got me one of these too. It's my new favorite beef stick. Sell them at Quick Trip here in Wisconsin. This also came from Quick Trip. I started out up at the local grocery store. They did have some ribeyes in there. They had some reduced for quick sale for $10 a pound, which is sometimes how I like buying them. But they were too far gone, even for my liking. And the other ones were $16.99 a pound. And I grabbed a couple, and I'm too cheap, guys. So I did go up to Quick Trip where I got that stuff. I know they sell ribeyes up there too. They also sell sirloins. But I don't like sirloins. Again, same thing, $16.99 a pound. I think there were 3 ribeyes in there. One was like 18 bucks and the other 2 were 22 bucks. I just don't feel like paying 40 bucks for just over 2 pounds of meat. I mean, I'm not against it either. I do it on occasion, but I prefer to spend a bit less than that. And what the heck? I haven't had a beer in a while. Got me some 0-0 by Heineken. And one quick last break in the launch here, soaking up some sunshine before we get back to work. Anyway, guys, I don't know, this video seems like it's getting away from me, kind of all over the place. So I think we're gonna finish it for today. We got a nice completed piece here. Still needs the nails pulled out of the back, and it still needs 3 coats of polyurethane. But for now, if you guys made it this far into the video, what the heck is wrong with you guys? But I appreciate it. But you guys gotta go, all right? I gotta get some work done, and I will see you guys next time.